I'm ready to rip into some packages. We have some good stuff today. I mean, we have stuff internationally, we have stuff that was dropped off, we have stuff that came domestically. Let's start though with what was dropped off last night. So, I mean, as soon as you see this card, you'll know what it is. It's the University Magikarp. Just came in. This one's gonna be listed here this week. By the time you see this video, it'll already be up. It's a CGC 8. Very hard card to acquire, not very readily available. I believe the last 10 sold for over 200,000. This one won't be 200,000. It'll be quite a bit cheaper, more bang for your buck. So University Magikarp's going up. That's really exciting. And then we have a base set 2-box also dropped off last night. This one though looks a little bit rough, so it looks more like a breaker condition. Where is the top on this one? So it's in a cheap acrylic case. We're gonna replace it and put it in a better one. Sometimes you have to be careful with these acrylic cases though, just because they're old, they get a little bit brittle, and then you don't wanna slice the top of the box. So toss that down there. So base set 2 booster box, I believe last sold was 20K. This one's gonna be listed a little bit cheaper just because it is breaker condition. I mean, if you're looking at the box, shrink wrap is a little bit messed up. It's bubbled in some areas, but I mean, overall though, like obviously it's an authentic box, but we'll run it through our process. We'll check everything, make sure it's good. So base set 2 box, that one just came in. Let's see what's in this one. Guys, by the way, if you're shipping USPS, don't do that. Like literally don't do that. The most theft occurs under USPS. You need to be using UPS or FedEx. That's gonna be more reliable especially for high-end shipments and consignments. That's gonna be where you wanna focus. I would use a platform, it's essentially a broker like GoShippo or like Pirate Ship to make your labels. That's gonna be probably the most reliable and give you a discount on all of your labels. Let's see what this is though. This one's actually not a consignment. So if you saw our first box opening, consignment opening, we had a personal item get picked up, and this is another one. So it's a first edition PSA 9 Super Potion from base set. And little preview for those that watch our videos is that we're working on a complete first edition PSA 9 set, all 103 cards, including the Red Cheeks Pikachu. And the number 90 first edition Super Potion doesn't exist in a new cert, which is what we're after. We're after a new cert. So 10 plus cert, 100 million plus, that's what we want. We don't want anything less than that, just because we believe PSA grades with the most quality after that era. So we had to buy a lowly 2 cert, and we'll see if we can crack it and then resubmit, get a 10 cert. Looking at it though, it's probably not gonna upgrade, so probably wasted $100, but we'll see. Sometimes you just have to take your chances and see what happens. So Super Potion, not for sale. It might be for sale once we complete the set. This one, I think I know what this one is. This is an incoming consignment. We actually sent them the prepaid shipping label. So that's something that we do. If you feel uncomfortable shipping or you want to have your package insured, you want us to take care of it, which is something that we do all the time and maybe you don't, then that's what we're professionals in. We're professionals in logistics and moving product globally. So if you need help in that, let me know. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, let's go. Okay, I know what consignment this is. All right, we have Auto Gold Star Flareon. That's pretty sweet. And you're gonna see quite a few gold stars out of all of these envelopes. Gold Star Espeon. And the auto's on the card, not the case, guys. Umbreon, Gold Star. Jolteon, Gold Star. This consigner He consigned a CGC 10 complete Gold Star set. Well, I say complete, near complete. It was missing the Gold Star Espeon CGC 10. We had it listed and we had quite a bit of interest, but no one pulled the trigger on it. And it was as low as like $260,000. And then we pulled it. He decided he wanted to keep it just until, you know, the market grew a little bit more and people started to accept CGC a little bit more. And then literally a week later, just the Torchic alone sold for $117,000. And so with the Gold Star Charizard and Rayquaza already, you're already at over that value that we were asking, plus all the other 22, 23 cards. So guys, if you're looking for opportunities, they're out there. You just have to pull the trigger and take the risk. That one was seemingly like a great decision. So anyways, Vaporeon Gold Star, he sent these in just because he wanted to sell something and just move it to liquidate for another project, which is something that we help our clients do. So we'll help liquidate your items for you. And then that way you can pay off your debt, upgrade your house, get married, buy your car, whatever you need to do with the money, even reinvest in Pokemon. That's a lot of the same sentiment as all of our clients. Team Rocket Special Case, PSA 9. We have a PSA 10 of this available, but it's of the Giovanni scheme. It's a promo set from Japan in 2016 during the XY era. Really nice promos. I believe our 10 of the Giovanni scheme is listed for $35,000 or best offer. This one, I don't know what the asking price is gonna be, but just stay tuned and you'll be able to see it on our website and then future videos, of course. Then we have the first edition Neo Discovery Umbreon. I guess the original Moonbreon. That one's a beauty. The blue's actually super vibrant on that one. And then it looks like a slightly faded Gold Star Alakazam Authentic Auto 10. Very beautiful card. So we have, how many is that? We have first edition Vintage Holo and then a Japanese promo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Gold Stars, apart from all the other inventory that we have listed right now. So check those out. Again, these will be listed this week. By the time you see this video, it'll already be up. Let's see what this is. I want to say one of these I ordered like a sign for the office, and it was a vintage poster framed, and we have a huge wall space, and I was trying to fill that up. So hopefully one of these is it. I just don't know which one. This is it, sweet. Nice little note there. Great packaging. All right, I thought it was gonna be bigger, but honestly, this is really nice. Wow, I'm really glad I picked this up. So it's the Eon ticket with the original card inside from the Ruby and Sapphire era. So really sweet piece that we're gonna get to hang here in the office. That just doesn't pop up very often. These vintage posters and advertisements are becoming desirable, especially for your office or your man cave or your Pokemon room. And just to be able to have the card inside framed as well is just like super nostalgic. So really cool piece. That one will be here in the Kanto Shark office. This one, again, USPS. Guys, do not ship USPS. If you're gonna ship to Kanto Shark, don't ship USPS, and then do not send peanuts. Don't use packing peanuts. It's messy, it gets everywhere. Sometimes items can be missed inside of the packing peanuts, and if you threw an additional item, sometimes it could be missed if you do that. So do not make that mistake. We got some grocery bags, bubble wrap, honestly packed really well. All right, this is another future piece of graded video game inventory. This will go live here very soon. As you know, graded video games have been popping off. If you don't know anything about them, I would look at sealed Pokemon video games and all the most iconic franchises and take a look at PSA and WATA graded video games. That's gonna be your bread and butter. CGC also has a lot of good options, but this one is a 9.2 A+ sealed Pokemon Silver. These games, a lot of them are less than 100 in the pop report. So think of like a trophy in a Pokemon card, same quantity of some of these sealed games. So there's no reason to keep these sealed. So the number of this is not gonna grow. It's already been 30 years. It's probably the most popular Gen 2 Pokemon game. Not the favorite, but the most popular. Yeah, so Pokemon Silver's in. It'll be up for $3,000, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And then if you have Pokemon graded games, send them to us. We sell them now. We also have Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Red. We have Pokemon Emerald. We have a huge variety of graded games. We have Pokemon Snap. So if you have some, definitely look to Kanto Shark to sell any of your high-end Pokemon items. We'll even take games under $5,000. That's our minimum for most stuff, but we do use discretionary calls where it's like, okay, we'll still take that on just because it's a popular item, or if it's super liquid, we'll still want it here at Kanto Shark. All right. This one is also a future piece of inventory. It's Kanto Shark owned. We've been waiting on this for a long time. I'm not gonna blur that out. We don't even care about this company. Blur it. They're not as good as Kanto Shark, so we're not gonna show the name. But the reason I bought it was because it was going for cheap. Do you wanna sell your cards on a platform where they're gonna go for cheap? I don't think so. So take that for what you will. Other marketplaces are buying from other marketplaces because their items are going for lower than they should, and that's what this one went for. So this is a brand new 9-cert Secret Wonders Charizard Holo. You don't see these pop up very often, especially in a newer cert. The boxes are already 30 to 40K, so not many more are gonna be added to the pop report because it just doesn't make sense to be ripping those boxes. And then having the 9 cert and a very heavy holo bleed, which they all have it, but this one was pretty heavy, and it being clean, like this is a no-brainer. All right, big one, I have no idea what's in this box. Hopefully it's something good. Big packages usually have sealed cases in it, booster boxes. So hoping this one's good. Where did it come from? I think I actually know what this one is. This one's a good box. Y'all are gonna like this one. Yeah, this is a really good box. All right. So this has been a long time coming. Been working on this consignment for a while, and we finally got it. Just kidding, it is not what I thought it was. Tricked me, but I'll still talk about it. It's actually an Xbox 360. It's not sealed or anything, but it's in the original case. So I mentioned in our last consignment box opening, something that we do for international clients and then crypto buyers and sellers, investors, is they want to pay in crypto. And so what we'll do is they'll send us a link to the items they want on other platforms. We'll buy it with crypto. We can receive crypto, and then we'll ship it out to them and get it delivered to them smoothly and a lot faster than other places can. So guys, if you have items, you live internationally, or you just want to pay in crypto, you can reach out to us and we'll broker that for you. We just charge a 5% fee over whatever the item is, and then we can just lock it down for you. So a lot of people and places, businesses don't take crypto. We do, so we can facilitate those deals for you, and that's exactly what this was. Xbox 360, I don't mind purchasing things that are non-Pokemon. It just depends on a relationship and what it is, but for the most part, we'll take it on. So guys, we have Pokemon Silver, and then we have some Gold Stars, a University Magikarp. We have XY promos, first edition Neo Discovery Umbreon. We have a base set 2 box, and then a Secret Wonders Charizard. And then this one's not for sale, but a first edition base common card. Guys, this is just what came in just like right now, and we have this every other day. So if you want to consign your stuff, you want to see your stuff unboxed, you want to see it on our website, you want to see it sold, you want to see the money in your bank account, consign at Kanto Shark, and let's get these items sold. All right, thanks for joining in on our second box opening of all of our future consignments and future listings. But before we end the video, I do have a couple more surprises. So if you could actually hand me let's do the box first. Let's do the super special one, okay? So what's in here is already listed on kantoshark.com, but if you didn't already know, I wanted you to see it. It's the most special card that's been consigned here at Kanto Shark thus far. Let's move these out of the way so you can get a good view of it. Actually, I want them to wait. I think they should wait. I think they should wait a little bit longer. Let's take a look at those other slabs first, and then they can see what's in the box. We'll move this out. All right, guys, so these are not for sale yet. So if you reach out to me and you're like, I want to buy it before it goes live, why would I do that? Like, it's gonna go live on the website and you can make a fair offer, and whoever gets it gets the card. That's how we operate, very fairly. So, play promo Umbreon. If you don't know what that card is, just Google it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. With it, we have a play promo Espeon. Again, not for sale yet. You will see it. We'll let you know. You'll see it on a YouTube video. You'll see it on Instagram. You'll see it on Twitter. You're gonna see these everywhere just because I want everyone to know what we have in inventory. Now, these next three are not for sale and they won't be. However, they have been vaulted with us for quite a while, and they're gonna remain vaulted at Kanto Shark. That's something that we offer where if you don't wanna sell a card yet, you just wanna store it for a little bit, with the agreement that you will sell it through us in the future, then we can go ahead and take that on and we'll hold it here in our inventory. All right, next one, Gold Star Espeon BGS 10 Pop 1. This one, again, not for sale, will be on Kanto Shark. And then of course we have dual beta Chanseys from the Creatures deck, only released to Pokemon employees. Very limited PSA 10 pop, very limited PSA 9 pop. Guys, these are truly special in the Pokemon hobby, being able to have access to something only given out to employees. We have 2 new cert PSA 9s. And then of course, I mentioned the Gold Star Torchic earlier. There she is, Gold Star Torchic. And did you know this one actually was a CGC 10 pristine before? It was purchased for $90,000. Now a regular CGC 10 Gem Mint went for $117. So a little backstory of how clean this card is. Very clean. In fact, we might even resubmit it to CGC to go ahead and get the pristine before we list it and sell it to you guys. Guys, this is just a preview of some of the great inventory that we have and we're going to have. It's gonna be a lot more of this and a lot more volume. It would be a shame if you don't follow Kanto Shark along our journey of what we have happening behind the scenes, where we're going to pick up consignments, what cards we're gonna have, what boxes we're gonna rip and sell. Guys, follow us on YouTube and Instagram, all social media, and reach out to us if you want to consign with us today. Oh, that's right. That's right. We were making them wait. You want to see the big one? By the way, this box, like, you don't get to see it yet. We're gonna keep doing. Look how clean this box is. Like, did y'all see all of this, like, paper, ugly cardboard boxes, bubble wrap? We don't do that here. This is how we ship cards, right here. All right. Now listed on KantoShark.com, a new cert, PSA 7 Pikachu Illustrator card. It's listed at 1.7 million. If you're looking to acquire the card that Logan Paul just sold for 16.5 million, which is only one PSA 10, here's your next best option. PSA 7, new cert, eye appeal is immaculate. It's already encased in a gold limited edition graded guard and a phantom acrylic display. It'll be hand delivered to you anywhere in the world. Reach out to us with some serious inquiries and let's get this into your collection or investment portfolio.